Hey there, welcome to day 8 of Step by Step September, our 30-day movement journey. My name is Mary. Today's workout is focused on lower body and core. We'll go through each of the movements at the beginning and then we'll dive into the workout. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you have a really great workout. Keep in mind to take kind care of your body throughout. Let's go ahead and get started. Today's workout is a cardio exercise. We're going to do some intervals. I've got it programmed to do 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest, 2 rounds through. Do 1 round, do 2 rounds, whatever of that feels good to you. Take as much of that 30 seconds of movement time as you'd like. If you want to do fewer than that, not a problem at all. Our first movement is a front back squat walk. So what this looks like is we're going to be squatting down. We're going to stay squatted the whole time throughout this movement. Keep your back nice and straight. You want to make sure your knees aren't out over your toes. You want to be able to see your toes. And what we're doing is we're going to step right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. And we're just alternating, stepping forward and back in this squatting position. As you might be guessing, it is a bit of a thigh burner. Our second movement is going to be down on the floor. It's called a frogger. There are 2 different ways we can do this. The first being the full progressive movement, which is a frogger. So we'll be in a plank position, taking care to keep your shoulders right above your wrist in a straight line, back nice and flat. So we'll be in this plank position, and then we'll hop our feet up outside of our hands and back. That's a frogger. Now, some folks might be looking at this, thinking what I was thinking the first time I saw this, which is, girl, you're out of your mind. I don't think I want to do that. Totally understandable. Instead, if that's how you're feeling and you're like, not for me today, we're just going to alternate stepping feet up. If you can get your foot up next to your hands, great. If not, also great. Just bring your foot up to the degree that you can. Coming over for our third one, movement onto our backs, is a bridge march. So go ahead and start laying down on the floor, feet flat on the floor, a fingertips distance away from your body. So put your palms face down on the floor and then slide your heels back to where they're touching, the heel backs of your feet are touching the tops of your fingertips, your middle finger. And we're going to come up into a bridge pose and then alternate picking our feet up and just marching it out. Yeah. Feel this in my back, a little bit in my legs. So we'll do this for 30 seconds. If you can get your feet up a little bit, great. So for our fourth movement, we're going to be standing. These are called log hops. So I want you to imagine that there is a log right next to your body here, and we're hopping over it. So coming up as high as you can, comfortably and safely, just right to left, left to right. And our last movement is going to be down on the floor. It's called a plank to bear. So we'll be in a plank position. And what we're going to do is start up here and then pull our hips back and press forward, just like this. Back, forward. And we'll do this for 30 seconds. If that's not feeling like it's in your workout today or at this point, no problem at all. What I'll have you do instead is come into a 4 on the floor tabletop position, keeping hips above knees, shoulders above wrists, and we're just going to hold a bear plank. So curl your toes under and lift your knees up. And we're going to hold this. Hold it for 30 seconds, hold it for 10 seconds, whatever works best for you. This is going to work your quads as well as your core. So that will be the alternative to the plank to bear. All right, let's go ahead and get set up for that front to back squat walk. And here we go. Okay. If you wanted to with these, make it a little bit more interesting, you could add some resistance bands. You'd put them down around your legs, around your ankles, calves, and that could make it a little bit more interesting. But as you might be able to tell, this is fine. 2 more seconds. All right, let's go ahead and rest. So you could probably tell with those, we may not need to add any sort of extra equipment to that one. Next, we're going to get set up for our froggers. So those are going to be down on the floor. Remember, if you don't want to jump forward or that's not feeling good to you, we can do the alternating froggers. We got about 8 seconds and we'll get into this. So let's go ahead and get ready. And 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to switch it up today. Just do a little bit of both. Halfway through, sometimes just swapping it out like that can help us. You might be like, I can start off in the full hop. We got about 5 seconds left. Then we have to dial it back. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. All right. You get to stay on the floor for this next one. We're doing that bridge march. I hope that it feels to you a little bit like a bit more recovery after we have those 2 hop-in ones. We'll go ahead and lay down because we got about 9 seconds before we got to get into this. Get set up. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's march it out. Yeah. Oh gosh. This feels good. Hopefully it feels good to you too. Oh, halfway done. Man, these interval days, I've got a love-dislike relationship with them. Love them, but dislike them at the same time. 3 more seconds. 2, and 1. Go ahead and come down and rest. Yeah, love them and dislike them all at the same time. We'll stand up to get ready for those log hops. I always try to take the attitude of the things that push me most. We got about 10 seconds of rest left. Things that push me the most, that I love and dislike at the same time, help me really grow and build that strength up. All right, we're gonna get started. Here we go. Okay. Remember, we're hopping up as high as we can. And if you got a small log on the ground, cool. If you got hops for days, 15 seconds left, and you're able to get up super high, also awesome. I have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Oh, one more exercise for this round, and then we've only got 1 round left. So come down to the floor and get set up for either the plank to bear or the bear hold. You could also just hold the plank too. You could do the hold of the plank, the hold of the bear, or the combination of the 2. All right, let's go ahead in about 5 to 6 seconds. We'll get set up in that plank position, and here we go. Yeah. One thing I haven't talked about yet is the importance of the breath. Breathing through everything. So as I'm moving through the strength portion halfway through, I'm exhaling, inhaling as I'm coming out of it. So exhaling back, inhaling up, because the strength portion of this, we have 2 and 1. Go ahead and come down. Round 1 is over. We will get set up for that front to back squat walk. 30 seconds flies right by when you're resting, and it drags on sometimes when you're working. 10 seconds left. Yeah, so just keeping in mind the importance of your breath. Okay, we got 3, 2, 1. Here we go. It's the importance of the breath. Sweet partner would appreciate me talking about that. Not just for exercise, but for life in general. Halfway through, she's always reminding me how important our breath is in every moment. And she's not, I would say, she's smart in lots of ways, and that's one of them. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest. We'll come down to the floor while we wait to get set up for our froggers or alternating froggers. Yeah. So when you're driving in traffic, feeling a little stressed, tap into the breath. If you're running late and kids are taking forever to put their shoes on, you're feeling stressed, tap into the breath. We got about 6 seconds left and we'll get into this, so let's go ahead and get set up. You're doing exercise. Here we go. Tap into the breath. It really just helps. 1, provide oxygen to our brain, which is very important, as well as the rest of our body. And 2, it calms our nervous system. So what we're doing in this, I gotta fix my shirt, in this state of exercise here is we're kind of tapping into our nervous system. 5 seconds left. All right, 3, 2, 1. We're sort of simulating our stress response. And we'll flip over to our bridge march. We're sort of simulating a stress response, and this can be a really awesome space to practice tapping into our breath and slowing things down a little bit, in addition to just getting oxygen around there. Okay, we'll go ahead and lay back. Got about 5 seconds left before we jump into our next exercise. Let's get set up. March it out. Here we go. So yeah, exercise can be a great way to practice using your breath. I know that it really has helped me, and I find myself tapping into it in other situations. Like I was driving in very icy conditions once, and I just remember white knuckling it and then remembered my breath. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest. Come up slowly to standing for the log hops. Yeah, and I just tapped into my breath, and I felt my hands kind of ease up on the wheel, and it was just like, you have got this, you're gonna get there safe. So this is a great place to practice deep breathing and kind of reinforce that habit. Okay, we got 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay, gotta watch that. I don't want to trip on my log. I wouldn't actually do this if I were on a trail hiking. I would carefully, safely climb over or step over it. 3, 2, 1. It's a fun way to practice some strength training. All right, one more workout movement exercise for today is that plank to bear, plank hold, or bear hold. So we'll come down, get set up. I'm a little sweaty, which is fine. I'm glistening, I think is what they say. Okay, we got about 5 seconds left. My little curlies are coming out. All right, here we go. Last round. Really appreciate y'all sharing time today. Halfway there, almost done. We can do anything for 10 seconds. Yeah, just appreciate you sharing time and hoping that this is all feeling great to you. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Awesome job. That was a good one, if I do say so myself. And thank you so much for being here today. I hope that you had a great workout. Grab some water, take a little walk if you'd like to, stretch some, whatever you've got going on the rest of the day. I hope that it goes really smoothly and that you have a peaceful day, afternoon, or evening. I'm excited to see you tomorrow. Take good care.